Let's see. Today. Oh, what the heck? Let's do pre-trip. What's up, YouTube? What's going on? This your boy TC with GrimReapertransport. Yeah, I think today I'm gonna show you guys how I do my pre-trip. Everybody does theirs in a different, in different orders. So I'm gonna just show you guys how I'm gonna do mine. All right, here we go. Today, like I said, we're doing pre-trips today. So I'm going to show you guys how I would do mine. Typically when I first get up or after I get loaded, I still do a pre-trip. It's funny because I moved my camera from here, and then I moved it over here. Now I want to look here. I don't get it. It's just me. All right, when I get up in the morning, typically we're gonna base this off of somebody that's new, starting with a used truck. I just got my oil changed, so I know my oil and everything is good, but I'm gonna go through the steps just to benefit those that are just not starting off and need to know what to do. All right, so pre-trip, typically you're supposed to go over everything. You're supposed to check your fluids, supposed to make sure ain't no leaks, check your tires, check your lights, make sure your load is secure, all of this. So we're gonna go over all that. I got a little cheat for some of it, but it's because of the technology of my truck. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and start with checking under the hood. You feel me? But typically when you get ready to do your pre-trip, you always wanna look up under your truck, make sure you don't see anything leaking, any liquids or fluids leaking from up under your truck. And if you do see some type of liquid or fluid leaking, trace it back to your truck so you can see what it is, because it could be oil, radiator fluid. But 9 times out of 10, if you was running your truck at night and you had the AC going, it's typically condensation from the AC. You might see some AC fluid down there too. Typically you want to get that checked too. So, but here I'm going to check my fluids. You make sure I'm right before I tell you how it is, because I get these two mixed up all the time. Okay, yeah, this is a power steering fluid. Yeah, I check my power steering, and on most of them, you got a leveler. So I'm at the max already. I'm checking my coolant. It's at its max, and that's my brake fluid, and it's at its max. The one other thing that you have to check is your oil and your transmission fluid and your transmission. And since mine is a 2020, the only dipstick that I have is bam, just the oil stick. So all I have to do is check my oil. So hold on, guys. So I'm finna get some towels. Hold up. Had to grab some shop towels. But check your oil. And since, like I said, mine's already changed, so... Oh, we got some spectators over in the background. Yeah, I see them. It's all good. And you'll check your oil and your transmission dipstick every time that you stay the night somewhere. Mine's are good. Yeah. So if you stay the night, you're doing your 10-hour break, doing a reset. Even though you might sleep in your truck for your reset in your 10 hours, when you get up to do your pre-trip to start your journey, you're gonna check. You're gonna check it regardless. There's no shortcuts about it. Now, the only shortcut I do have is my I said I had a shortcut. I checked the fluids, I checked all of that. Now I'm gonna check my lights, my tires, and here's my shortcut. On the new models, we can check our tire pressure from inside the truck. So that's the cheat. All right. I think my phone is about to hook to my truck. Yeah, so that's our cheat right there. So my tire pressures are pretty good because mostly I keep it at 65, but since I'm up in Gosha, it's gonna drop below 65 on my drives. And my fronts I typically keep at 75, but that's still good. That's no problem. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn on the headlights, then we're going to
mowing over her.
Turn on the four ways. But also, before I forget, you always want to go on your log. Let me flip the camera around so y'all can see. You want to go on your log, hit on duty, go to your notes, type in pre-trip, mine's pop up, pre-trip inspection, and hit save. Now let's see, what did I do with it? Oh, I put it in the back door. Yeah, I'm just clowning today. I'm a fool. Tire gauge. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna walk around the truck. We're gonna do what I always say. You're gonna check your lights, turn signal, headlights, make sure both sides working. Same, boom, boom. We're gonna walk the truck, but I got more than one turn signal. I even got turn signals on my mirror. So we're gonna check them, and every truck is supposed to have clearance lights, according to DOT. So you gotta check the clearance lights up there too. If any one of those are out, you have to get them fixed, because DOT will bust you for any light that's out on your rig. I also have to check the trailer lights. Those are on. Checking my securement, making sure the lock's on there. Make sure it's still on the pins. Make sure these pins are still inside. Chains are still secured. I check all my pins. I check these. Y'all know what I told you about the trick with the tape. I haven't done it yet because there's still water coming down from the top of the trailer. So I'm gonna wait till I blow all the water off. And when I do my next stop, then I'm gonna go ahead and secure all that up. Everything that has a pin on my trailer, I'm gonna secure it. But when you dealing with singles, you pulling singles, I'm gonna go over that while I'm doing my doubles too. I'm checking straps, make sure my straps are secured. This strap, it's gonna mess around and get taped down later. But on singles, what you'll do, we want to pretend that this bumper pull is actually hooked to the truck by itself. It's gonna be still the same thing. You're gonna check to make sure you still got your ball lock on there. I use a padlock. They actually have them at Walmart. They're pretty good. So I go ahead and get a couple of them. Make sure it's in the down lock position. Make sure it's in the down lock position. So it's down, it's locked. Wait a minute, is it? Oh, that was not locked. Let me fix that. Correction, it's locked. I had to jump on it to make sure it looks funny. Make sure your battery box is strapped down tight. Sometimes, believe it or not, people like to try to steal your batteries or steal your covers or your straps. They'll unstrap them. So check that as well. Then you, like I say, you'll go around and check your doors. And like I was telling you with the tape trick, if you do that, you'll know ain't nobody been in it. So it kind of gives you a cheat. Me, I'm gonna start switching my tape colors for different days. So since I'm putting this trick out there, a lot of people won't be trying to go in my stuff and then get their own tape and go back over it. So y'all checking all the straps, make sure everything's secured. And then checking tires, tire pressure. On your tires, you should see a single and a double. I don't see it. Single low, double low. So if you was running these as dual tires, they still got to be at 127 psi cold. And this is actually the weight rating on the tires. Since they are running as singles, it'd be 6,005 pounds per tire. And then typically by having that much pressure, you get one of those mallets that you buy at the truck stop. You kind of hit them, boom, boom. But if it looks kind of low, you'll use a tire gauge, make sure the pressure's up to where it needs to be. You newbies, first time you get your single trailer or anybody coming into single haul, always check your tire pressure. There's one other thing that you need to do, but let me finish this walk around right quick because I'm still checking lights. Whoop. Those are flashing, those are working, those are flashing, and make sure your tag light is working. We have to hook our last trailer up to the carrying trailer so we can see to have additional lights. Make sure all those lights are working, because if they're illuminated, they must work. If they're hooked, they must work. Tire. Then I'm checking my side lights. Wipe your lights down. That goes for multi-haul and single haul. You always want to wipe on your lights to keep them to where they reflect and show. Oops, I didn't check some pins. Let me go back. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. But I'm checking my pins right there. They're still locked in. My lock is still locked in. Power's off on that trailer. All right, that's still secured down. I keep the cable on the last trailer for extra securement. Then I have a fifth wheel. Now for y'all fifth wheel haulers, y'all need to do this too. Because you know when you walk away from your truck or you sleep, somebody be like climbed in it, you need to do this too. Check your puck system locks to make sure that ain't nobody tampered with them, because they will do it. Even though I see that my fifth wheel is locked, I'm gonna still look at the jaws to make sure the jaws are around there and they're secure. The jaws are secured. You check both sides. You check both sides of that the fifth wheel puck system to make sure it's locked down. God forbid you do not want this coming off your truck. Checking that one, all the pins and stuff in that one too, so I'm good. I done did all my little walk around. I done did my checks. I done checked tires. For the single guys, this is one of the other things you're gonna have to do. Well, single and single pull, and that goes for bumper pull and fifth wheel. Torque wrench, an extender, not a very long extender, about as big as my hand, and your deep sockets. You're supposed to have 3 sets of them, at least 3 sets. So they have at least 3 sets. This one's a 7/8, but the other one's a 3/4, and this one's a 13/16. These are typically the main sockets that you're gonna run across on lugs on your trailers. Let me show you what I mean. See, we got these lugs on this trailer, and you take one of these and you find out which one fits. Too loose, too big, and I already got the 3/4 on there. I'm only doing this for the single haul guys right now, so I can show you guys what you're supposed to do on your trailer when you're doing your pre-trip. We have a torque sheet, and typically all the nuts should be torqued to 120 pounds foot-pounds, and you will go around, heard it click, you're gonna do every last one of your nuts on your tray like that. Bam. You're gonna go around each one of them. This is part of your pre-trip. A lot of folks gonna tell you, man, I don't do that, bump that, I ain't trying to do that. Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, and I'm gonna tell you what happened to a couple other guys. Even one of the guys, he works for the other company that I used to work for over in Synergy. And he said he did his walk around, and he was gonna just screw it, just do his regular walk around for his pre-trip and go. Well, what happened was, you know, that first mind always kick in, and it kicked in, and and he was like, man, you know something, let me go ahead and check that let me go ahead and check them lugs on the trailer. So he went and checked the lugs on the trailer before he pulled out, and lo and behold, the lugs were so loose he could take them off with his hands. Now, if he had just took off down the road, those lugs could have came off. That tire could have shot off the trailer, could have caused an accident, could have hit somebody. And especially doing 60, 65 miles an hour on the road. That's not good. It could be very dangerous. So going around checking the lugs on your tires, on the trailers that come out, that you're picking up. I'm sorry, the trailers that you're picking up from the lot. Sometimes they make it there. They coming straight from the manufacturer. The manufacturer's down the road, literally. So sometimes these guys be so tired. It might be a Friday load or a Monday load. And I say load, I mean the trailer might have got finished on a Friday or a Monday, and some folks get careless on Fridays and Mondays. Fridays, they want to go home. They want to hurry and get home. Do what the heck they're going to do. Go out, party, whatever. Get drunk, high, whatever they do. Mondays, they come back, they feeling Fridays because they do it all the way through the weekend. They're tired. They're not really on their A game yet. So you check your equipment. That's just plain and simple. I'll check your equipment. What else is it? Well, you're gonna come back in, you're gonna go back to your logs, you're gonna hit your you're gonna go to your inspection, hit your log sheet. It's gonna show inspection log, inspection or something else. Yeah, log, form, sign, inspection. It's gonna show all of that. And then you're gonna hit the inspection. It's gonna ask you, was there any defaults or any problems, whether it be with your truck or with the unit. You will put it on. You'll put it on there. But before you put it on there for the unit, if you're still at the yard and it's an issue, you contact your yard master or the yard boss, whatever they call it at your at your company, and let them know. More than likely they'll come over and see about the trailer, get it fixed. Sometimes you might have to call your compliance division, call them, your safety department, call them. They'll get in contact with who they need to get in contact. They might even tell you, hey, just take it down the street to the dealer. They'll fix it. Boom. Remember what I was telling you guys about pictures? I take pictures every time I pick up my units and when I drop them off. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I do that all the time. Multi-haul, I still do it. I don't care if it's sitting on the back of my trailer. I can run by, you can run by some trees or something and scar up something or break a window out. I still take pictures of my loads before I leave my yard. You should too. Some folks say it ain't necessary because the company don't require it. The company shouldn't have to require a lot of stuff if you're trying to safeguard yourself. If you're trying to safeguard yourself, go above and beyond. You're trying to make sure that you're not held responsible for anything, so it doesn't mess with your bond money. You feel me? That bond money is sitting there for a lot of folks want to know what's up with this bond money. All right, check it out. The bond money these companies take out and sit aside, whether it be $1,500, $2,000, or $3,000. That money is for when you get in an accident or a unit is damaged. It's not used for anything else. Nothing else. Ain't no use to trying to call in and be like, hey, I need an extra. Can I draw a little something off my bond money? Y'all take it out. No. That bond money is for damages to the trailer, to the camper. That's what it's for. So keep that in mind. You can't draw off your bond, so leave it be. If you want some type of emergency fund, boy, I'm laughing because there's a lot of ex-truck drivers in the transport industry and they know this. You're supposed to have a maintenance account set up. You do. You're supposed to have a maintenance account set up, a savings account. Typically, that's basically what it is. But you should have one set up to where you put so much back from each one of your loads that you do to have save up, just in case you break down, just in case you need to fix something, just in case you need to do an oil change, just in case you need to get your transmission service. This is what it's for. You don't touch it. That's the only time you touch it. It's for that. So that's what that's for. But that's your responsibility to do. As the driver, that's your responsibility. This truck is my responsibility. So I have to pay for my maintenance. I have to pay for my note. I have to pay for my insurance that's on this truck. So it's nobody else's responsibility but mine. So when you're in your truck is your responsibility. So if you want money to fix your truck, don't go out. Remember, I said it in some of my videos. Don't take your advance money and go splurging on everything else and say, oh yeah, I got enough money to get to my location. And then come to find out you got to get detoured. It takes you out of route. Something happens to shut down the road. You stuck for a day or two. You ain't got no money to live off of. You ain't got no money for fuel. You ain't got no money for food. So stop splurging. Get you a cooler. I got me a little electric cooler. Plugs into the cigarette lighter. But it's not plugged into my cigarette lighter. I have an inverter on my truck that I hooked up to my battery. And I have an adapter that goes from the cigarette lighter to a house plug. So I plug my cooler into that adapter so it can feed off directly off my inverter instead of off my truck, because you turn your truck off, power goes off, so it won't never stay cool. But it also puts a wear on that fuse that's in that plug, and it'll burn it out. So that's what I do. Oh yeah, get your cooler. Whenever you stop at the truck stops, grab you some knickknacks, snacks, salad, some of them cold sandwiches, water, some drinks. Throw it in there. So just in case you get to a spot to where you are stuck, you won't have to be worried about spending money on food left and right. And it'll save you some money. If you're one of those that like to stop at a hotel all the time, I want you to do one thing. Add up within a month how many times you stopped up at a hotel, how much the total cost was for you stopping at every one of the hotels. Add up all your hotel receipts. Look at how much money you just spent. 9 times out of 10, you spent enough for a tank of fuel, maybe 2, sometimes 3. If you're stopping that often to stay at a hotel, that's fuel money. I told you guys, I typically don't stop at a hotel unless I really have to, unless I'm doing a reset or I'm coming back to Gosha from my town and I want to stretch out before I jump on a long haul. And since I'm doing multi-hauls, I do this all the time. I go get a hotel room after I load up because it's tiring. I load up and I go get a hotel room, boom, I'm through. So that's it. That's the only time I do it. I come back, I might stop somewhere, and typically if I know I'm closer to where I need to do a reset, I'll do a reset. Yeah, I'll do a reset. I get a hotel if I'm close to one, to where I could put my trailer in. Before, when I was doing single haul, I could pull up to any hotel, do my reset, sit at the hotel, boom, boom, boom. That's it. Now, lo and behold, I don't go to all these expensive hotels. I told you guys I'm going to do one for the hotels around Gosha. I'm a man of my word. Trust me, I'm going to get it done. I believe I'm going to do it when I come back this time. It's either I'm going to the Fairfield or I'm going to the Holiday Inn Express that's in Goshen. Or I might go to the Hampton. I don't know. It's one of them I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna literally go to. I'm gonna get them done for you, but I gotta make sure I got room on the yard to drop my trailer because they don't have room for a 53-foot trailer. So I will be getting it done. Give you a review on those hotels. Tell you how the beds are. Show you how the setup is. Let you know how the staff is. Now the Comfort Inn where I stay at, staff is they're impeccable. They're nice. They're generous. They're funny. Sometimes they're worn down because a lot of the staff up there works multiple jobs, and they might just have that look like, I don't want to talk, but I'll talk. But once you get them talking, you get them laughing, get them on something that catches their spark, they perk up. It's not that they don't care about you. They do. It's just that they work multiple jobs. Honestly, I done sat and talked to a few of them, and they work multiple jobs. It's actually one kid up there works 3 jobs. It's crazy, but he's doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? And going to school. The Quality Inn, they're pretty nice over there. Dang, I gotta go over there and do one for the Quality too for you guys. Oh man, I ain't been over there in a while. But yeah, I'm gonna get them done. I will. I think I'm gonna do it every trip that I come in. As long as I got somewhere to park my trailer on our yard, I will do the next hotel. That's my word. That'll be my word to you. All right. So when I come back from this trip, because I'm getting ready to roll to Texas, if I'm not going right back out, I'll stay at one of the hotels and let y'all know the deal. All right, that's cool. All right, I done did all my pre-trip. Oh, one other thing, make sure y'all always check your fire extinguisher. I checked that too. If you cleaned out your trucks, make sure you put your triangles back in the truck. And I think that's it. But one other thing that y'all might want to invest in, either a headlamp or a big flashlight. This one charges up by USB. That's your best bet, is to get the USB chargeable flashlight, whether it be a big one or a small one. That was the wife calling. I'm gonna get right back to it, but we about to end this anyway. But a USB charge flashlight will be great instead of little battery power ones, because the batteries are drain real quick, especially if you up here in the north. When it get cold, it'll drain that battery real quick. A rechargeable flashlight is best, so get one of those. The headlamps, I think those are the only things that I buy that's not rechargeable. All right, so I believe I covered everything in my pre-trip. If I missed something, leave it in the comments. Let me know what I missed. I'll acknowledge it in the next video. I'll shoot you an email back, but I'm acknowledging the video because if I messed up on something, I want to make sure I let you guys know I messed up on it, so you don't mess up on it. You understand? Like I say, I'm doing this to give you more insight, give you more tips, better tips, not bad tips, not bad advice. And that's about it. Oh, check it. If you come to Dynamic and you tell them that you saw me, my name is Charles Hall. That you saw me and you want to come over, it's Charles Hall. Or you can say Grim Reaper Transport. Everybody up there knows about it now. The owner was typically the only one that knew that I was doing this. One of the other guys there found me on YouTube somehow, I don't know, and the whole office know now. But put me down as your referral, and I'm about to go talk to the owner and see if I can work something out. But whatever the sign-on bonus is, this is how I'm telling y'all. I'm not in this making this video for the money. I can be, but that's way later. But this is what I'm gonna do. Whatever the sign-on bonus is and the qualifications for the sign-on bonus to come to me, I'm gonna split the sign-on bonus in half and I'm gonna give you the other half. That's me. I ain't greedy. If it's $250, I'm gonna get $125, and then I'm gonna send you the other $125. I'm gonna get with the owner to see how I can do that. That's me. I ain't greedy. I'm coming out here to make my money. And if I can help you make some, I'm gonna help you make some. And it's just the fact that sign-on bonus is nice. That's a little extra change. That'd be my hotel money. But I'm not gonna be greedy and keep the whole $250. If it wasn't for you guys and girls, hey, I wouldn't even be on here. So I might as well share some of it. It's a one-time thing, but remember, the qualifications have to be met in order for me to get the sign-on bonus. If I get the sign-on bonus and y'all meet the qualifications, I'm sending it to you. Make sure when you put it on your application, shoot me an email and let me know that you put my name down as a referral, and put your name down and what city and state you stay in so I can refer it back to them to make sure I get it, all right? And then I get it over to you guys. That's my word. And I'm gonna let you know this right now. When I give my word, I stick to it. My kids know that. All my kids know that. Everybody that literally knows me knows that. I don't play. I'm a man of the old ways. I believe in the nice code. So, so when you give your word, you're supposed to stick to it. What's up, y'all? Man, I was editing my video and I noticed I didn't get my outro in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in right here. But I'm gonna say it once again, no matter what transport company you're working for, be respectful, be kind, be courteous, be helpful. Don't try to tell these folks how to run their business, because if you knew how to do it better than them, you'll be making what they making. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, just wanted to end this video the right way. Remember, like, subscribe, shoot me comments, emails, anything you see that I might have messed up on or I need to improve on, just shoot me the email, you feel me? All right, like I always say, the road may be grim, but I'm gonna reap that money all day, you feel me? Hey, keep the rubber side down, be safe, be blessed.